Namaste to everybody, guys, and welcome. Today's message is the Wu Wei principle. It's a Taoist concept that says that we are actually effortless beings and our true nature is the flow state. Okay, so I've seen in my own journey that I had moments where I was constantly using only the hard work, and I wasn't realizing that thing actually got me out of the flow state. But the more that I got to learn things about myself, and the more that I was moving into my intuition, I was applying a different state of consciousness, and that was the Wu Wei. So the Wu Wei translates itself as effortless action. Okay, so when you enter the flow state, when you listen to your gut, when you listen to your intuition, you realize that you can actually step into an effortless action. So what I've seen in my own journey was the fact that I had moments where I was constantly trying to force things to happen. But the secret is in the paradox, okay? The secret is about not forcing things to happen. So the more that you chase something is the more that you actually push it away. But the more that you learn to flow in harmony with the universe, with your own inner universe, is the more that you actually apply the Wu Wei principle. Okay, so the Wu Wei principle teaches us to live in harmony with our own inner world. And what I'm realizing is the fact that when I'm living in harmony with my own inner world, I'm living in harmony with the universe itself. So it's all about learning to respect and listen to your own intuition. It's about learning to be in alignment with your true, most authentic self-expression. That is how to apply the principle of the Wu Wei. So the Wu Wei tells us that we have the opportunity to live in harmony with the universe. We have the opportunity to live in harmony with our most authentic self-expression. And again, I'm realizing that it's not about forcing for things to happen. It's more likely about making peace with my state of consciousness, so I can begin to not chase, but actually attract, okay? So I'm realizing that the Wu Wei principle also teaches me about attachments, okay? Because the more that you are attached to something, is the more that you actually give that thing an energy in a negative way. But the more that you begin to let go, and the more that you begin to become content and at peace with your own inner world, is the more that the universe will have to give you more, okay? So what I believe to happen is the fact that it's all about our state of consciousness. It's all about what we are experiencing within ourselves. And I'm realizing that the more spiritually mature I become, is the more that I have the opportunity to let go. And the secret is the fact that when you let go, everything will actually come to you. So it's all about your perception. It's all about how you choose to view stuff. It's all about how you choose to view maybe even a negative experience, okay? So in the negative there is positive, and in the positive there may be negative. And the more that you begin to make peace with your own inner world, with your own past, with certain experiences in your life, with your desires, is the more that you actually apply the Wu Wei principle. So the Wu Wei principle teaches us to actually live in harmony with life. It teaches us to live in harmony with what we feel, what we think, and what we do. So in essence, it's all about learning to master what is happening within yourself. That is how to apply the Wu Wei principle. Become at peace with your own inner world and enter the flow state. Now, what Wu Wei tells us is the fact that the more that we make a deeper connection with the present moment, is the more that we actually apply this principle. So it's all about the connection that you have with your own life. It's all about the connection that you have with your own thoughts, feelings, and actions. The more that you improve these three things, is the more that you will apply a higher consciousness, is the more that you will be in alignment with your natural gifts and talents, with your own self-expression, with your soul purpose, okay? So guys, remember, the Wu Wei principle teaches us that it's not about forcing things to happen, okay? It's more likely about learning to dance with the harmony of life in a positive way. Learning to be in alignment with our own true, most authentic self-expression. Learning to realize that the moment that we let go is the moment that we actually achieve anything that we desire, okay? So in essence, it's all about your state of consciousness. It's all about how you choose to view stuff. yourself. It's all about how you choose to embody what you want to experience, okay? So live in harmony with your own rhythm. Live in harmony with your own intuition and see what happens. Because yes, I believe that the secret is in the intuitive state of consciousness. The secret is in your gut. Your higher self is guiding you based on your intuition. And the more that you increase the connection that you have with your higher self, is the more that you increase the connection that you have with the present moment. Is the more that you can begin to actually awaken and improve your state of consciousness. And I'm realizing that if we want to apply these ancient secrets, we gotta have a spiritual maturity. Okay, we gotta have a spiritual maturity. We gotta begin to really learn to make peace with the circumstances of our own lives, with what is happening within ourselves. We need to make a deeper connection with our state of beingness, okay? So also what the Wu Wei principle teaches us is the fact that the secret is in the state of beingness. It's not always about hustling. It's not always about the hard work. It's more likely about stepping into a state of consciousness that is in alignment, okay? It's about letting go, okay? So the more that you let go is the more that you will actually receive, because I believe that life is actually a paradox, okay? The more that you are trying to force for something to happen is the more that you will actually push it away. So in essence, the secret is within yourself, okay? It's not about forcing things to happen. It's more likely about the state of consciousness that we have within our own selves, okay? Inner peace is the highest bank balance. And when you become at peace with your own self, when you love yourself, when you respect yourself, when you follow your own state of beingness, is the more that you will gain the spiritual maturity, is the more that you will be in alignment with source consciousness, okay? So yes, the secret is within yourself. And remember, maybe the easy way is the most advanced way, okay? The more that you let go, the more that you enter the flow state, is the more that you will have the opportunity to accomplish at a more advanced and harmonious level, okay? So the Wu Wei teaches us that we can actually do things without being attached to doing, okay? Doing without doing. Doing without being attached to the effort. Doing without being attached to the resistance or the hard work, okay? So get to be in alignment. I believe that the state of vibrational alignment is more powerful and more connected than the state of hustle and hard work, okay? So respect your own rhythm, because whatever Wu Wei may mean for you may be different than what Wu Wei may mean for me, okay? So in essence, you have to get to know yourself. You have to get to know your flow of consciousness, okay? So yes, remember, you don't need to force anything to happen. Instead, you have to find little ways to step into vibrational alignment with your own state of consciousness. Okay guys, so thanks so much for watching, and this was today's message about understanding the principle of Wu Wei and about the fact that there is no need to force things to happen. I love you so much, much peace, and if you're new to the YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, that is appreciated. I love you so much, much peace, and see you on what is coming up next. Bye bye.